A few weeks ago, Claude launched Claude Design, a new tool for design. It is mainly for front-end design and even PowerPoint. Let's test it now. Top 1. So how do you use it? Right now, Claude setup is a bit confusing. For collaboration, use the desktop app, but to use Claude Design, you have to use their web version. Once you go to claude.ai, sign in, then click Design on the left. Let me quickly show a few designs I made earlier so you can see the actual output before we build one. When I open one, you will see what this tool does. Most software teams use Figma to design UI. Claude Design is like Figma, but you are not manually designing with tools. You type what you want, and it designs different versions from your prompt. I asked for a to-do app. What else is special? If you open tweaks, it gives you adjustment options like tighter spacing, simpler styling, or small visual changes. You can also click Edit at the top right and select elements on the canvas. For example, this background opens a menu, so I can tweak the design live. Change the background, or add more top and bottom space. Build from here. We want to see the design quickly so we know exactly what it looks like. You can see where each button goes and what each function does. Once you have a mock-up, discussing it with teammates is much clearer. There is also a present feature at the top for full screen viewing. From the top right, enter full screen, then use left and right to switch. You can see how the interface changes as it moves. There is also share. If you like the design, you can hand it to Claude Code to build. You can also export the same design as PDF or PowerPoint for sharing, or send it to Canva. Next, let's compare another example. Another special thing is that it can make several layouts at once. For example, this is a mock LinkedIn interface, a person's profile page. On LinkedIn, your profile page shows your intro and background. Here, Claude Design gave me 3 layouts to choose from. Let's zoom in. This is version A, one of the layouts Claude Design generated. Next is version B, and then version C. You can decide how many versions. Just describe what you want, choose how many options, and Claude Design will generate them. Now a quick demo. Earlier, I chose prototype mode for software design. For quick previews, use prototype. Select it when you only need a rough structure, not a finished visual design. Right is a full design. I'll try slides now. AI agents, go. If you already have designs, screenshots, brand references, or photos, you can upload them and ask Claude Design to follow that direction. This is useful when you want the output to match an existing style, instead of starting from a blank prompt. I use a random online design as a test. Back in Claude Design, I paste in this reference image. Then I ask it to create slides explaining what AI agents are, and mention Manus, OpenClaw, and Clockwork. I have not tried using it for slides before. So will it just make a template or actually find content for me? Let's test it. It clarifies your idea, like a designer would. First, it asks what language the slides need. I say mix Chinese and English. For the audience, I choose executives and business decision makers. For style, I pick the closest colors and an explainer tone. After that, I move through setup. Claude Design then asks me how to introduce the free tools. I choose one detailed slide for each tool. It does not know OpenClaw, so it asks for a link. I give one. It also does not know Clockwork, so I explain it as a work AI agent. Then it asks for sections. I pick these and test adding an ad, set color, mode, font size, then next. Here you can see the idea. Claude Design works a lot like Claude Code. It creates a project folder with the images and code used to build the deck. So these are not flat images. Claude Design builds the slides with code. Then it lets you export them as PowerPoint or PDF files. Here, you probably need to wait about 5 minutes. Now it looks like it is done, and the result is pretty good. Let me compare it with the original image. This is the original design. You can see the colors are very close, and it even recreated this diagonal edge. Now I'll go to the next page and check whether the full deck still holds together. It is good. It seems to use vision to judge the design. It checks whether the layout is okay, because I saw it self-correcting earlier. Some text was blocked by this diagonal strip, and I saw it adjust itself. It moved the position so it would not cover the text behind it. On the left, it even says it needs to fix the layout because the headline is covering the image. Now, I can select and edit every element on this slide. For example, I can change this box. Next, I will ask it to add my photo. I type, add this photo to page 7. Back in the folder tab, you can see it instantly added my photo into the folder. So when I export these files, it will include the photo I gave it. On page 7, it adds my photo and turns it black and white, like a funeral portrait. It copied the black and white profile style from my reference. It followed the brief exactly. Impressive. But be careful with the actual slide content. The facts may be wrong, so treat it mainly as a design tool. If you want a better result, first use deep research to gather the facts yourself, then feed it in. From Share at the top right, you can export PDF or PowerPoint. I'll try PPT here. You can flatten for fidelity or keep it editable, but fonts may shift. If you put it into Google Slides, it will use Google Fonts. Here, I'll try the default format. I download and open the PPT. It looks good, though the font changed. It finds a similar font. The downside is the photo gets flattened. And the original black and white effect is gone. But because this is a PPT file, all the elements inside can still be edited however you want. Love it. If you build software or even make PowerPoint decks, you really should try this. This Claude Design feature is worth testing. I'll be flying back to Hong Kong tomorrow. This Friday and Saturday I have 2 workshops. Friday is AI marketing. Saturday, is the AI Agent workshop. If you miss these workshops, the next course will not be until June. To learn more, click the link below the video.